Hey guys, welcome back to my channel, or if you're new, hi, hello, welcome, and thank you so much for stopping by. Today's video is going to be my August Boxycharm Premium unboxing, try-on, as well as reviews of the items from last month's box. I know I have just posted my June and July video. I'm sorry that my last 3 videos now for May, the June, July, and then this box are all like in a row. I promise I will be getting some other videos out, but yeah, moving is a lot of effort. So yeah, I do actually have all the products from this month on my face today, which is the first time I think I've used every single item. So I will kind of let you know my first impressions on everything so far. But if you guys don't know what Boxycharm is, it is a monthly makeup subscription box. They do have 3 different tiers. They have a base box, a premium box, and then a seasonal box, which is their luxe box. And this is currently my last box right now. I did a 6-month prepay, and I don't know if I'm gonna have a September box or not. I didn't continue it. I just canceled it just to kind of save money right now. I might try to get back in on the September one if I see like they have some good products and stuff. But if not, maybe I'll like resubscribe for another 6 months starting in October, just give myself a little bit of a break. Not 100% sure yet, so stay tuned to figure out what I end up doing. But if you guys are interested in checking out Boxycharm, I do have my link down below. I do get some points for the Boxycharm shop if you do use that. But if you guys are interested in seeing what I have on my face, what I got this month, and then my thoughts on last month's items, then just keep on watching. Alright, so the theme for this month is Dusk Till Dawn. On the back, you've got all the products, descriptions, and retail values. I remember one of them being a choice item. I do not remember what the other choice item is. So we're just gonna go in the order of application today just to make it easier versus like the video being all over the place. And so the first item I tried is the Playa Manoy Milk Leave-In Conditioner. It says smooth frizz, softened strands. So first off, this smells like coconut. Like I can smell the coconut milk in here, and I love it because I love the smell of coconut. So that alone, I really like that about this product. But you can kind of see my hair right here. Obviously these are very damaged pieces because this is how dark my hair normally is, and I bleached it to get very light to add some color. But you can still see, even with the darker portions, there are some like flyaways and stuff still. So I probably should have like heat styled it with like my Revlon dryer just to see better like how it performs compared to like other products I have, since I don't normally just let my hair air dry because my hair is just a big frizzy mess if it air dries. So I will definitely try this out throughout the next month and let you guys know how I end up liking it. But first impression, I mean, it smells nice. It brushed through my hair very nicely. So this retails for $24, and it says an ultra light yet deep conditioning treatment formulated for chemically treated, dry, frizzy, or environmentally damaged hair. I got that, definitely. Tahitian Manoy oil penetrates the hair shaft, taming frizz and healing damage. Coconut milk deep conditions, promoting strength, shine, and softness. Use on wet or dry hair. It detangles and seals the hair cuticle to lock in moisture, restore luster, and diminish frizz. So next we have the Lawless Forget the Filler Lip Plumping Line Smoothing Gloss. And this is in Rosy Outlook. And I have this on underneath the lipstick I have on right now. Alright, so this is the product here. It says plumping, smoothing, and nourishing. It's got a slight scent to it. I like the shape. I don't know if you guys can really tell on camera here, but it looks like a little seat. So it's like a little dip in there. Which really hugged the lip, so it felt really comfortable putting it on. It had a slight like cooling feeling. It wasn't like a unbearable like lip plumping feeling. So far I like it. I didn't really take a before and after to see like the lines on my lips to see if it really made a difference, but it felt comfortable. So I like that it wasn't a like painful like plumping feeling. So I'll definitely see. Maybe I should have done it on like half my lips and not the other half just to test it out, but oops. This retails for $25. And it says a clinically proven lip plumping treatment and ultra shiny gloss with immediate and long-term plumping, softening, and hydrating benefits. In a universally flattering sheer baby pink shade, immediately lines are filled and lip surface is smooth. With consistent use, lips are proven to increase their volume and plumpness with fewer lip lines. Then we have this Nutrient Eye Cream from Essential Radiance or Kat Berkey. And this is what it looks like here. It is just in a little pump type container. And I used one pump and it worked underneath my eyes for both eyes. Alright, so the concealer applied over it very nicely. I feel like it sunk into my under eyes really quickly. I do have some creasing, but that's just like how my eye shape is. If I look down at all, like I just automatically get creasing, and it's not like I'm, you know, staring up the whole time. Like whenever I'm doing anything, I'm looking down, so inevitably I'm gonna get creases. That's really nothing against this. My under eyes feel nice and hydrated, so I like that aspect in an eye cream. All right, so this retails for $90. That is so pricey. It says a rich, nourishing eye cream with vitamin C, specifically designed for the delicate eye area. This instant reviver is made with a combination of radiance enhancers. Stay C, a stable form of vitamin C, brightens the eye area. Grapeseed and evening primrose oils deliver antioxidant protection, and vitamin E and caffeine help nourish and depuff. Kat's proprietary nutrient-dense KB5 complex, rich in antioxidants, is added to defend against environmental damage. Alright, so then we have this Complex Culture blush duo, and this is the only choice item I remember, and you guys will see it in the demo. It's definitely a little too dark for me. I really blended this out. I took my powder brush over it and just kept blending because it is just a little bit dark for me. It's a very pretty color and all. Alright, so these are the two shades here. So I will swatch them for you guys just so you guys can see the colors on my skin versus just in the pan. These are a little bit too dark. I think I'm going to try to pass this on to one of my friends where this would fit a little bit better. Because I mean, even if it's blended out, like you can see it's not my perfect kind of blush duo. The other ones I could pick from, I think it was too pink for me, like a baby pink or something like that, and I don't really love pinks. These looked very warm, so I was like, okay, like I could use them, but it looks nice, it's too dark for me. I will be seeing if one of my friends want this. So this retails for $30, and it says, this 2-in-1 blush duo dials up cheeks in crush-worthy color, pairing two complementary shades in different finishes for a filter-like glowy radiance. The blendable, buildable, clean formula allows you to flex from soft, barely there blush to full-on pop of color. This is definitely made for a deeper skin tone if it's supposed to be like soft yet buildable, because I used very little amount and it was just like full-on pigment on my cheeks, and I still had to blend it out. So then we have this signature palette in Symphony from Ofra. I really enjoy the Ofra like eyeshadows, their highlighters, blushes, bronzer formula, and I've got 2 of their pro palettes and I really enjoy them. So this is the palette here. It is such a cute little fall palette. The shade in the middle is a highlighter, which obviously you can use on your eyes as well, but I did use it on my cheeks. I feel like it is a little bit deep for me, but I feel like with the blush situation we have going on, it fit a little bit better. I did end up having another highlighter on underneath. Then I put this on top, and that's where it gave me the extra glow, because I didn't realize this was a highlighter shade as well, because I do have this as like the full size in one of those pro palettes. Should have looked at it to see that it was a highlighter shade as well, but you know, it's fine. I'll swatch all of them for you as well. Alright, so these are the swatches here, and the plummy dark purple shade, you guys will see it in the demo as well. It's not the most intense purple. It's buildable, but I like that it's not something that we're going to go overboard right off the bat with. This shade is such a pretty like crease shade for me. This shimmer shade, oh my god, gorgeous. This one I feel like is more of like a satiny shade, at least looking at it on the swatch too. Like you can see it here, and then you see the highlighter and the other shimmer. This one definitely doesn't have that much of a sheen, shimmery, metallic-iness to it compared to the other two, but it still has a slight sheen, and then these two are definitely just your matte shades. I feel like this is such a pretty little purple palette for fall, and honestly, like, I feel like you might be able to get away with this as like a blushy shade as well, which I might have to try. So that way like you have like your full face palette in here, and all you're gonna need is like just a separate bronzer. Alright, so this palette retails for $34, and it says, give them pitch perfect eye looks with this palette of melodic mauves and warm shimmers. Featuring and inspired by Ofra's blissful highlighter, these harmonious shades never miss a beat, in this easy to carry compact with a mirror. All right, so then lastly, we have this lid glaze from Item Beauty, which is Addison Rae's line. And oh my gosh, hold on. Like, this is what I have on the inner corner. This is what I have on the lid on top of the over palette. But like, I need to see how well this wears, because look at that shift, look at that shine. Like, this is just the full-on swatch of it, but like, I can blend it out and just look at that. That looks so pretty. And again, if the lighting is a little bit weird, like you can see my shadow here kind of. I've got my balcony open, but I also have my one light here because I haven't set up my other light yet. Slowly but surely getting this apartment together. So hopefully this is working for now, but yeah, hopefully it works. This retails for $14, which I'm not sure if this is a super high-end brand or not. I haven't tried anything from Item Beauty. But being like a celebrity brand, I feel like $14 isn't too bad. The shade is Lunar Drop, and it says, play up your lids with this luminous liquid eye color that can be layered up for as little or as much drama as you'd like. Infused with hydrating sodium hyaluronate, the buildable formula glides on without any slip and slide. All right, so the total retail value of this box was $217. Again, the eye cream itself was $90, so this was a really high ticket item. Overall, I'm really happy with this box. That was it for the August box. If you guys would like to see my thoughts on the July items, then just keep on watching. Alright, so first off, 2 items I hadn't used yet, the shampoo and the conditioner, and then the face wash. Again, I've got plenty of these products already open in my collection, so it'll be a while, I think, before I get to use these, but again, I'll try them out eventually. The Bare Minerals Complexion Rescue Tinted Hydrating Gel Cream in the shade Buttercream. It's what's on my skin today. It wears really nicely. I've worn this a few times to work now. The one day I wore this, I had it on for about 9 hours, and it lasted pretty well. Around my forehead kind of, you know, came off a little bit because I do get very oily and it is very hot and humid here. So for 9.5 hours, it did come off around my forehead a little bit, but it still looked really nice on like my cheek area and stuff. So far so good. It applies nicely with your fingers. If you apply it in with like a buffing brush, it works really nicely. So I'll typically get this with my hands, blend it in on my face, and then just go in with a brush just to help even it out a little bit better. And I really like how my skin looks with it, so I've got no complaints. These sponges are both really nice. I've used them both for powder. I've used them both for like my concealer, my foundation and stuff, so I really like these sponges. Definitely overpriced sponges, so I can't say I would recommend you going out of your way to buy them, but if you get them in the drop shop or you got them in your box, I do recommend giving them a try. They are really nice sponges. Again, you can use them wet or dry. I used this one dry today to pat the powder in. I used this one on its own, like dry, to pat the powder in last time for the video when I was demoing this, so I feel like they both work wet or dry really nicely, so no complaints there, just a little pricey. The Oma Beauty lipstick, again, such a pretty fall color. An ombre. Why not? So we just deepened up my lip a little bit. This is definitely going to be a go-to fall lip shade for me. And obviously, like, I can put a lighter lipstick with it and make it less dark to still kind of wear during the summertime, or even for the fall time if I don't want such a dark lipstick. But such a good formula, super comfortable, and like, this packaging is just, I'm obsessed with it. And then lastly, the Lunar Beauty Nude Prism Palette. I feel like everybody at work is just sick of me wearing these shades because I have not been able to put this palette down. Even if I use other mattes, I'm always going into this shimmer row because it is just so beautiful. I love the color story. I love the range from light to dark. You've got like your very romantic peachy tones, but like with this purpley brown shade, I feel like it's very like, you can get a very fall-ish look out of it as well. I've been loving using this top row just for a very soft like crease look, just building it up a little bit, and then just going in with this right here and kind of doing an angled like smoked out liner, and then just, you know, popping on a shimmer and not even worrying about doing like regular eyeliner with it, and it just gives so much like smokiness and dimension to my eyes. I'm so obsessed. I have nothing bad to say about this palette. If you want to see looks with this, let me know. I know it's an older palette and everything, kind of. It still came out, I'm pretty sure, this year, But in the beauty space, like it's still kind of like an old palette. But if you guys want to see looks with this, definitely let me know, or like any of my Lunar Beauty palettes, because I love Lunar Beauty. If you want to see me ranking my Lunar Beauty products, let me know. I can do that as well. I don't know. Anyways, love the palette. I could go on and on and on about this palette. I adore it so much. So I'm gonna shut up now.